In the heart of a vast and ancient forest, where sunlight danced through towering trees and streams whispered secrets to mossy stones, there lived a tiny pixie fairy named Lily. She was no bigger than a thumb, her delicate wings shimmering like crystal in the sunlight. Lily had built her home inside a blooming tulip that swayed gently in the breeze. Surrounded by flowers she nurtured with care, her days were filled with the fragrant beauty of nature and the hum of magical creatures that called the forest their sanctuary. Lily was renowned among the forest folk for her kind heart. She spent her days flitting from flower to flower, gathering nectar and spreading pollen, humming sweet melodies that resonated through the woodland. Her voice was so enchanting that the creatures of the forest would pause their tasks, captivated by her songs. Birds perched closer to listen, squirrels stopped their playful chases, and even the stern owls softened under the spell of her music. Lily brought joy wherever she went, a beacon of warmth and light. One bright morning, the rhythmic clatter of hooves echoed through the forest. Prince Alexander, a young royal known for his adventurous spirit, was riding through the woods. His kingdom bordered the enchanted forest, but he had always been warned against venturing too deep. Tales of mystical creatures and the powerful fairy queen had been passed down for generations, fueling both fear and curiosity. That day, drawn by the beauty of nature, Alexander wandered further than ever before. As he paused near a stream to water his horse, a melody reached his ears. It was unlike anything he had heard before, soft, lilting, and filled with a haunting beauty. Entranced, he dismounted and followed the sound deeper into the woods until he found its source. There, amidst a field of wildflowers, was Lily. Her wings glimmered in the sunlight, and her golden hair framed a face that seemed to glow with inner light. She was singing to a group of butterflies that fluttered around her like an adoring audience. Alexander, awestruck, stepped forward cautiously. Startled by the sound, Lily turned and saw the prince. Her initial fear melted when she noticed the genuine awe in his eyes. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I am Alexander, a prince of the neighboring kingdom," he replied. "And you? You must be an angel." Lily laughed, her voice like chimes in the wind. "No angel, just a pixie who sings to flowers and butterflies." From that moment, a bond was forged. Alexander and Lily talked for hours, exchanging stories. He shared tales of the human world, while she revealed the wonders of the magical forest. Alexander marveled at the creatures she described: talking owls, mischievous sprites, and the towering fairy queen who ruled them all. When the sun dipped below the horizon, Alexander promised to return, and Lily found herself looking forward to his next visit. Alexander began visiting the forest daily. Each time, he brought Lily small tokens from his world: a polished pebble, a tiny mirror, or sweet honey from his kingdom's apiary. In return, Lily showed him hidden groves, taught him to understand the whispers of the trees, and even introduced him to a playful family of foxes. As they spent more time together, their bond deepened. Alexander admired Lily's courage and gentle spirit, while Lily was drawn to his kindness and unwavering curiosity. Before long, their friendship blossomed into love, a love so profound it seemed to echo in the forest itself. But not everyone was pleased. The fairy queen, a majestic and powerful figure who ruled the forest, had been observing Lily and Alexander. She was a regal creature with emerald wings and eyes that glimmered with wisdom and pride. She had nurtured the balance of the forest for centuries, ensuring harmony between the magical and mortal realms. When she saw Lily growing close to a human, she felt a pang of jealousy and concern. The queen believed that humans were selfish and destructive, and she feared Alexander's presence might upset the delicate balance of the forest. Moreover, she viewed Lily's growing prominence as a threat to her authority. One stormy evening, the queen summoned her minions, shadowy sprites who served her loyally. "Bring me the Pixie," she commanded. Lily was taken from her flower home while she slept. When she awoke, she found herself imprisoned in a crystal cage within the queen's grand palace. The queen, standing tall and imposing, warned Lily to end her relationship with the prince. "Humans bring ruin," the queen said, her voice cold. "If you defy me, you will never see the light of the forest again." Days turned to weeks, and Lily's once bright spirit began to fade. Her wings dulled, and her voice lost its melody. Though the other forest creatures missed her, they feared the queen's wrath too much to intervene. But Alexander noticed Lily's absence. When she failed to meet him, he searched the forest tirelessly. Guided by whispers from friendly sprites who pitied Lily, Alexander discovered the location of the queen's palace. Determined to rescue his beloved, Alexander devised a plan. Armed with courage and a small key given to him by a friendly fox, he infiltrated the queen's palace under the cover of darkness. When he found Lily, his heart broke at the sight of her frail form. "Lily, I've come for you," he whispered, her eyes filled with tears of relief. "Alexander, you shouldn't have come. It's too dangerous." But Alexander was undeterred. Using the key, he unlocked the cage, and together they fled. The queen's minions were quick to pursue them, their shadowy forms gliding through the trees. Alexander, armed with a sword, fought valiantly to protect Lily. Though he was outnumbered, his love gave him strength. Lily, finding her courage, used her fading magic to create distractions, whirling gusts of petals and shimmering illusions that confused their pursuers. Finally, they reached the safety of Lily's flower home. Exhausted but triumphant, Alexander tended to Lily's injuries. His unwavering care and love rekindled her spirit, and her magic began to return. Word of Alexander's bravery and Lily's devotion spread throughout the forest. Even the fairy queen could not deny the power of their love. Realizing her error, the queen visited Lily's flower home. "I was wrong," the queen admitted. "True love is a force even I cannot challenge. You are free to live as you wish, but know this: if Alexander ever betrays the forest's trust, the magic will punish him." Grateful, Lily and Alexander promised to protect the forest together. Years passed, and the forest thrived under the care of Lily and Alexander. The prince built a small cottage near Lily's flower home, blending human craftsmanship with nature's beauty. Together, they nurtured the forest, ensuring harmony between magical creatures and humans. Lily's songs filled the air, and Alexander's laughter echoed among the trees. Their love became a legend, inspiring generations to cherish both nature and the bonds of the heart. Even as time aged their bodies, their love remained as vibrant as the day they met, a love that even the fairy queen came to admire. And so, the pixie and the prince lived happily ever after, their story a testament to the power of kindness, courage, and unwavering devotion.